All right, what is up, everybody? Back with another pair of Lowheat. It's been a minute, so I appreciate any returning viewers, subscribers, anyone who's watching this and they aren't subscribed. Maybe this is the first time watching any of my unboxing videos. Please do so. It takes a second. Boom, you did it. We do low heat unboxings mainly. When we get our hands on them, though, we do some high heat. And so this pair is not mine. My friend Lauren got these, and this is her first pair of Jordans. I put that in air quotes. They are Jordans, but they're not of his on-court sequential line 1 through 14. This is in fact the AJKO one in bleached aqua and white. And the AJKO did come out in 1986, pretty much alongside the Air Jordan 1. And was meant as an alternative version, a more affordable version of the Jordan 1, which at the time was cheap by today's standards, but not for back then. So yeah, that's a little bit of history on it. Let's unbox these and I'll speak a little bit more on it. But this comes in the classic Nike orange box, which is what most AJKOs come in. This was the Chicago pair that I got a while back. Paid resale for because I was not able to get them. Haven't worn them yet, as you can see, still dead stock. Let's get this. This is not an original colorway though. This, like I said, is bleached aqua and white, and those are pretty clean. Not gonna lie, they kind of have, I think it's the Vandal outsole tooling to them. And there is no air unit inside. Again, Vandals I don't think have air, and so there is no Nike Air on the tag you see there because there is no air unit inside, reserved for the Air Jordan models. But overall, here's a quick look at the colors. Very nice. It's got the printed on sizing and like serial tag, which is kind of old school. I'll bring out the other one. As you can see, this pair comes with 2 sets of laces, which I always appreciate bonus laces. I'm not quite sure what I would do. The white's kind of clean, but I am always a fan of contrasting laces or switching out into the alternate laces. So these aren't mine, but I think for me, the white looks good enough, looks clean enough. I'd leave the white in and then maybe think about switching it up once these got a little bit more wear. Yeah, so real quick to go over some of this. Stick around to us now that you've seen it. We're going to discuss kind of just Nike and Jordan, the models that are coming out and what they're, some industry talk, some other things. We'll give these a rating as well. So there's more to come now that you've seen it, so stick around. For the upper, you can see this is a mix of materials here. This is synthetic leather around the ankle collar. It's not real leather. And same for the swoosh. This is all canvas on the rest of the upper. This is a lightly printed on AJKO Wings logo. It's not like embossed or debossed like most Jordans are. Again, this is supposed to be kind of a cheaper alternative. I think these were 140, and these were oh, let me get, before I get into that, let's keep going over the upper. I'm getting off track here. You got, though, your nylon tongue, foam tongue. That's kind of standard with Dunks and Jordan 1s. We already talked about the outsole here, and then white midsole. Yeah, really just overall a nice looking shoe, very kind of vintage-esque since it is from the 80s and definitely has that look to it. Smells like a Jordan, that very like strong glue smell or rubber smell. Smells like a Jordan. And yeah, that's about it. I think these retail for 140. These were not a women's release. This was like men's sizing. That being said, if you go online, you can find these for retail at a lot of online retailers. Sizes that are sold out, though, tend to be the smaller sizes, assuming women like this colorway. But if they are for anyone, I would rock these. But yeah, definitely the smaller sizes seem to be more sold out. And yeah, the inside, not much on the inside. Standard standard printed on Nike insole there, and foam collar here, ankle collar. It's almost a slightly thinner swoosh maybe than like, yeah, my Dunk here that I'm wearing, Retro Dunk, seems to have ever so slightly thicker tongue, but not by much. Like we're talking millimeters here, millimeters in difference. But yeah, overall, really like them. Now, as it is interesting, kind of what Nike and Jordan are trying to do to stay relevant, keep pushing product, etc. They're throwing different shoes at the wall, retroing different shoes, seeing what sticks, what's popular. They, throughout there's been a numerous Jordan 2s that have come out lately, trying to get people to bite on that model. Some Jordan 3s, which is pretty popular already, but kind of where we're seeing the dust settle, and they've tried with the AJKO. They've done a lot of lows recently. They had Union do the low. There's various low models, which was not an original silhouette from the 80s. I'm pretty sure, correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure the low version of the KO was a more recent thing, like starting with the Unions. Now, it kind of follows that cut right there, the lows do. Yeah, so they've been coming out with lows recently and trying to push that model. They're okay. I prefer, of course, a Jordan 1 low, just like I prefer a Jordan 1 high over this. Same probably with Dunks, but they've been trying to push KOs, both high and low. Now they've been pushing airships. I feel like where the dust has settled, though, is that the only new things that Nike has been pushing that have really taken hold and people seem to like is Vomeros. With the running fad, Vomeros can compete with the look and nostalgia of a lot of the Adidas, Asics, and definitely New Balance runners. And the other thing is Jordan 4s. Jordan 4s have always been popular, but I think people have cooled on the Jordan 1 hype, and now they want something different, and Jordan 4s are just the next in line, next most popular classic Jordan model. So those have kind of overtaken, I feel, in popularity, the Jordan 1. So really, for Nike and Jordan, is just the Jordan 4 and the Vomero. I don't think the KO wave will hit, but it doesn't mean it's not a good shoe. So let's see here. It's a classic model. I like the shape. It was meant as a cheaper alternative and as maybe a nod to knockoff Jordans that were being created back then. Knockoff or knockout, who knows what the actual KO was originally intended to mean. I think on base level, like I forgot, go check out the unboxing video of the Chicago colorway. Check that out. I forgot what I gave these. I don't know if they got an 8. If I gave them an 8, maybe a high 7. But similarly speaking, this is not an original colorway or anything. I think honestly, I'd give these like a 7. I'm gonna bump it up a little bit because I really do like this aqua colorway. So let's say I think I'm gonna use a 7.25. I would definitely rock them. Again, if I was rich, had unlimited like closet space and storage, money wasn't really a thing for me, I'd definitely try to get a fit off with these. I would pick them up for sure. But being as I'm not made of money, do not have unlimited storage space, this is a pass. But just for those reasons, I like this shoe. I would totally rock it. I would buy it again if I had more money. So I think let's bump it up from a 7 to a 7.25 because I do like this colorway. Really great for the summer, good for spring, perfect summer shoe. Can rock it with a lot of different stuff. Take it to the beach, definite beach vibes with this, summer vacation vibes. Unisex for sure. Men, women can rock it. Girls, boys, anyone in between can rock this. 7.25. Let me know what you think about AJKOs. What do you think about the new low model that they've been coming out with, and different varieties, different flavors? Do you like the low? I like it fine, but again, I didn't hit on the unions for retail, and they are available pretty close to retail, but I don't like them quite enough to go after them. I wonder if that's one of the cases where if they were like more hype, if they were more coveted, I'd be more interested in getting them. I don't know, it's a tough one, but it is just kind of like a low top white canvas shoe, white canvas and leather shoe. It's just like, which is something I like, but there's a lot of options out there. So for that type of shoe. Anyways, I've rambled enough. Thanks for listening and watching. If you stuck around, appreciate you. Hit the subscribe button, like it, all the things. Check you next time.